So just before the video does start, just a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. I do daily trading guides including loads of price sheets for special card trading, silver trading and so on and so on. And you get them daily over there for £5 a month or free with Amazon Prime. Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to day 5 of 0 to 3 million in 7 days. So, let's give you guys a little update on how the account went overnight. So the account is probably sitting on roughly about 900k, probably above 900k if I can sell players what I want them to, but yeah, about 900k at the moment. So not too bad. Obviously, hopefully we'll be taking the account to about 1.3, 1.4 today. We need to start cranking up them 500k days at the moment, but here's what we're looking at. We got the Whiteman yesterday for 13, flipped that for 19. Got Sunstone for 15, flipped that for 19. Got Klossman for 27, flipped that for 33. A few of these silvers, you're seeing any, 1k plus profit on them. So the account is currently, we're sitting on loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of silvers. And a few specials, as you can see right here. So this is what the account is currently looking like. It's not looking too bad. To answer those loads and loads of silvers, we've also got loads and loads of silvers over here. And then if I was to head into the club, we've got another load of, about another 40 silvers. So we've got loads and loads of silver selling to do today. We're doing loads of shadow trading because the special market should rise because we've got weekend leave rewards, or we've had weekend leave rewards, so the market should rise with specials, meaning they're very, very safe to trade with. And any profit, any card you buy, you can sell on lazy buys because, as I say, the market is only rising, as the cat's got my tongue. So without further ado, let's go and crack underway with some shadow trading. So, this is actually me in the future, because I've just edited the video and realised there's a lot of basically predominantly shadow trading in this video. And I thought I'd do a quick little tutorial, so if you don't need a tutorial for shadow trading and you know how shadow trading works and you're not interested, skip a minute or two. If not, here's a quick little tutorial. So shadow trading works by basically buying special cards with shadow cheaper than they are without a shadow. And obviously shadow adds value to the card on top of you already get them at a good deal. Happy days. So there's two parts of this. One, how to set the filter. Two, how to know it's a good deal. First off, we'll do how to set the filter. Your starting filter is always going to be 9.5k bid, 11k maximum bid, minimum buy now 10 to 50. You're then going to search, and to do this you're going to be using a mechanical compare price back out. Now compare price back out only works if there is one or less cards over an hour. So you need to get rid of the cards over the hour, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. The first thing you'll do is going to get rid of every UCL card over an hour, or all but one UCL card. And again, to get rid of both these UCL cards, I'm going to have to increase the minimum buy now. You increase the minimum buy now to get rid of the UCLs. You decrease the maximum bid to get rid of everything else. To get rid of these UCLs, we're going to increase the minimum buy now to 12,250. So we go and increase it here to 12,250. And now, also, as I said, you can have one or less card over an hour. Otherwise, the mechanical compare price back out doesn't work. So I'm going to scroll to the 59th minute, and how many cards are over an hour? Only one card over an hour. It'll work. But let's say I need to get rid of the Wan-Bissaka. What I do is I just lower this maximum bid, and you'll see I've got rid of Wan-Bissaka. I said Wan-Bissaka wouldn't actually matter if he's here. That is the first part. So to find the filter, how to filter these players. 9.5k minimum, 11k maximum bid, 10.250 minimum buy now, maximum buy now, doesn't matter. You're now going to press compare price back out. As I said, this is a mechanic that only works if there is one or less players over an hour. And what this is going to do is this is going to refresh the market on the 59th minute without you having to do that horrendous sort of like spamming thing. You'll see Wijnaldum's just been listed, and again, it's using the mechanic of compare price back out. Now, how do I know what is a deal and what is not a deal? Footbin. If you guys don't know what Footbin is, welcome. It is a beauty. Basically, it will tell you what every single player goes for. So we've got the likes of Wijnaldum right here, and Winnie, we can see, goes for 33k. So actually buying him 30k with a shadow would be a good deal, because what you look to do is you look to buy these players about 5-10% than what they're going for. 5-10% less than what they're going for. So obviously, if he's going for 33, 10% less, 10% of 33 is 3.3, so 29.7 basically. But 30k would do. And the idea is I'd go and buy Wijnaldum right there, and then I'd go and see, okay, what's the cheapest Wijnaldum with a shadow, and then go and listen at the cheapest, the second cheapest, or the third cheapest, depending on how much of a hurry I'm in for coins. So you're going to see this method throughout the whole video. Hopefully this tutorial does help. If not, I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. I think it's called The Best Way to Make Coins in 2020 2.0 or something along the lines of that. You'll scroll down, it's probably got like 60-70k views. It's the method I send everyone to on my stream, but that's the method we'll do throughout the rest of the video. Do enjoy the video. So we're already cracking up the deals. We got ourselves another Sunstone. I need to calm down with a Sunstone or I need to attend some AA meetings, but there you go, we got ourselves a Clabber. Clabber we actually sold for 22k the other day, so for 14k. Does not look too bad with a market that is rising. Let's have a little look, go on. 20k. What? Why are you flooded? What are you doing? Alright. We're going to go get him listed up for like 19k. If this loads. Yeah, we're going to get him listed up for 19k. That is just we're selling on lazy buys, basically. That is obviously a 5k difference with basically a 1k tax and a 4k profit. So not too bad, but yeah, it's the market I have to deal with right now. A bit of an iffy market, but there we go. So we got ourselves a cap at 20. Now, Kappa, interesting enough, was actually 30k yesterday. He's actually down to a 21k base. So I'm not madly hopeful for a Kappa with Shadow. We did get him for 20 nonetheless, but yeah, you can see the market's a little bit sad right now. Now, I might be able to get an instant sell on 23. I think I'm going to go for an instant sell on 23 with a bait list. Sadly, though, Champs list is full, so a little bit chock-a-block, but whenever I can, I'll do the whole list for a minimum bid, buy now 23k, and see if we can get an instant sell. Because right now, you should be able to catch a lot of people off guard, because, of course, right now the market is very inflated. Well, sorry, the market is very deflated with, with people selling players because of rewards. So, as I say, you can still catch a few people out. But yeah, still sticking away at shadow trading. We'll show you guys next deal we get. So, we got ourselves a Klosterman at 18. Now, we sold Klosterman for 33 yesterday. You are not telling me that Klosterman has dropped 15k. There is no way you're telling me that Klosterman has dropped 15k. Thank you. What? How? I can't believe it. 24. Okay, not flooded. I think I'd probably go at 24, but that is just crazy. Not bad though, still 6k difference, 1.2k tax. 6k difference, 1.2k tax. It's still a 4.8k profit after tax, but it's just crazy how much the market's down with senior season. But there we go. I'll show you guys when we get the next deal. So we've gone and sold on a few of the cards. The tax Fika we got for 30, I think it was 35, flip for 38. Tilly still got for like 13, flip for 16, and a few of these silvers are gone and sold on, so not looking too bad, but we'll crack back underway with some shadow trading. We also got a really good deal just a second ago as well. We got ourselves a Hweki here for, don't ask, for 15k. Going to get that out for 22k. That's a 7k difference, 1.2k tax, and a 5.8k profit after tax. Not too bad. So we've got a bunch of silver sales. Each of the centre backs was bought for about 1.3. They're all selling for 2k. He was bought for 1k, sold for 2k. Right back bought for I think 800, flip for 2k. This guy got for 3.8k. I think we got multiple of him for 4k, sold him at 5.5. Got a few special, a few special flips. Let's go and walk you through them. Klosterman again got for 20. I believe we're still going to get I think we'll probably go for a 24 because the 23 one sold instantly. What do we see? Yeah, 24. So that'll be a 2.8k profit after tax. And then we got Sabitzer. Sabitzer actually I think was a bit of a miss by at 16 if I'm not wrong. You know what I'll do? We'll just double check him in a sec. But we got Romanoli and then we got Smalling. Smalling was a miss buy, so I think I'm going to have to list that on a bait list. So let's go and bang that. I'll probably list it up for 30 and take a 1k loss on him just so we can sell him instantly. So again, bait list, you listen with an open bid. People see that card under the sniping method and think it's a good deal. While we're here though, you got Sabitzer for 29k. So let's have a little look what Sabitzer's going for. No, not Sabitzer. Romanoli. There you go. Romanoli. Come on. As I say, the market right now is an absolute nightmare trade. It's a bit annoying because obviously we started getting a good market knowledge, and now the market's in tatters as such. Yeah, so going for 29. We'll probably be able to get 34 for him by looks things. Have a little look. He's kind of flooded at that. I mean, I wouldn't mind my money back as well. We get the instant sell on Smalling? Not at the moment. That's a little bit worrying. No, I think we did actually. I think I saw the coins go up right there. Going at 29. We'll probably go 34 and not sell him on like a lazy buyer as such. But that's obviously going to be a 4.5k difference, about a 1.7k tax. So probably what 2.2k profit after tax. Nothing amazing. And so Sabitzer, I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to sell it on a bait list. Talking about bait lists, no, we didn't manage to sell this morning on. Very worrying. But yeah, I think Sabitzer's only about 16, 17. So right now, just chasing a dropping market with having learned prices. It's a bit of a nightmare, but as I say, it is what it is. Yeah, we'll list them up and bait list them up for 16k, so taking an 800 coin loss. So we got ourselves two more deals, both some Bundesliga boys, both near, I don't know, very all-rounded cards, I guess. But no one cares about the cards. It's just how much money. All right, Eckstein, bought for 20. Survey says, okay, that's 21, but that card's only just been listed. You never should worry about cards that have been listed because look, that's just been bought and they're cheapest on the market, 26. So 6k difference, 1.3k tax, 4.7k profit. And then we head over to Kimmich. We go for 46k with a shadow. I did go and scout him out. The cheapest on the market is actually, sorry, no, we're going for 40, I think 44 with his shadow, or 43. Cheapest on the market is actually 46, so yeah, I mean, cheapest on the market is literally him with a shadow, so let's say we get him up for 47. Or I go and list him on a lazy buyer. We'll probably list him on a lazy buyer, actually, get them coins back instantly. So, you're up for 26, happy days. And Kimmich, yeah, we'll go list him up for 46 like this. Just so we can sell him instantly, but yeah, no money on that. We've also gone and sold on some more cards. Are they silvers? Yeah, they are silvers. They're more of these centre-backs. Okay, no, got him for 2 and got him for like 400 coins, but not bad. We'll show you guys when we get more deals. So we got ourselves a few nice sales. We got that Kimmich made like 1k on, we got the X9 made 5k on, and we got the Caliber we got for what, 14 earlier, so that's another 4k. 1k on here and 1k on a lot of these plays. James got for 1.5 yesterday, which was nice. Got him for a k yesterday and got him for like, I think it was like 1.5 yesterday. So it's looking pretty good. Very, very happy how the account's going. And again, back underway more shadow trading. So we got ourselves a few buys and sells. So let's go and show you the sell. There's Klosterman. Then we got for 20, flip for 24. Now I've got 3 more buys. Let's go and walk you through them. I guess we've got to search all of them. So first off, we'll start with John McGinn. John McGinn was actually just sitting on the market. I kind of just footbinned him. I was like, all right, what's the cheapest John McGinn? Cheapest John McGinn was 20k. So I was like, okay, that's probably a buy then. So special shadow. Please don't mug me off. Second, we have the second form. Okay, but these have just been listed, so that's not too much to worry about. 23, 24. Yeah, you can see, look, all of these have just been listed, so there's nothing really to worry about. Because what you got understand is before, like 21 minutes ago, this was the cheapest. So we'll get that for 25. That's a 3.8k profit. Then got Herrera at 21, I believe. So what's Herrera going for? Again, I'll probably bang that up for 25. And finally, we got ourselves... Oh, yeah. Timmy and nominee De Jong for 18. And that is going for... Ooh. Oh, that's pretty decent, actually. At least 20. Well, 20 is not really good. Timmy and nominee De Jong for 18. And that is going for 24. So I think there's another 5k. So I think across all them, that's like 12, 14k profit. So not too bad. Underway some more special deals. So we got ourselves a nice deal on Kolarov. Penalty chips Kolarov in the market's 50k, so that's already a 7.5, and ours has shadow, so very nice. So Kolarov, said Kolarov right now is going for, let's have a little look, just so we'll make sure we don't get the other one. So there you go, you've got none of the ear Kolarovs, as I call this one. There you go, so we're going ear Kolarov, we probably go, don't want to go 49, we'll probably go 49. So you got the ear collar off, and you got the one that I think looks like a pit bull. I don't know why. I think that one looks a bit like a pit bull, but there you go. Not too bad. That one's going to go up for 59, 49, which again is going to be basically a 6k difference with a 2.5k tax, a 3.5k profit. Right. So we're having really good luck right now. So we sold on the Kolarov, which we obviously went and bought for 46, which isn't too bad. And then we've gone and sold on a bunch of silvers we bought yesterday. So we've also gone and bought some specials. So let's go and walk you through these specials right now. So who do you want to start off with? Sabitzer. We've already sold Sabitzer today, so let me go and see what we sold him for. Sabitzer we sold at 16k, so not bad. 4k difference. With an 800 coin tax, so a 3.2k profit after tax. Then got Lodi here at 15. I think Lodi's at least 20, so I think we're looking to get a 7k profit in here. Hopefully you guys are seeing, by the way, that the further we go through this Road to Glory game, the more coins we're making, and just like the more consistent we're getting these high profits, and that's just really what you guys can expect from a brand new account, you know? You're not going to make loads of coins instantly, you're just going to be very patient with it, so... going to be able to get just under 24 for him, so that's actually an amazing buy. I think that's about an 8k profit after tax. Let's have a little look. So we got him for the best part of 15. Yeah, just going to go 20. We'll go just under 24. So that is a 8.7k difference with a 1.2. So that is a 7.5k profit after tax. Not bad. I'm not too sure about Hernandez and Havertz. We'll just go and check them together. Havertz was bought for 15. Hernandez was bought for 10. So let's have a little look. Havertz for 15. Havertz is going to be able to get 19 for him. So that's a 3k profit after tax. And Hernandez, who we got for 10.5. Can't imagine he's going to be too good. I'll be honest with you, he's a player I never touch whatsoever. Yeah, no, these two have just been listed. I might be able to get 14 for him, so take a little 3k profit right there. But yeah, we'll just go just under 14 for him. So we've got ourselves some Team of the Season deals, so let's walk you through them. Some nice ones here. 10, 15, 10, 24. So... let's go check out Ajayaya first. So, One day. AJA? Okay, so we're going for 24. I think the cheapest on the market is 20, so like base rate. Okay, so we're going to get, what, about 28 for him, so he's not going to be quite what I wanted him to be. Tell me that there's not a page in the market. Good, not a page. We'll easily get a 28 for him. There's a 25 there, but nothing too much to worry about. The next guy we're going to be checking out is going to be the HK. I think he's HWK, isn't he? No, not unless he's that. We'll just go championship centre back. I believe he's championship centre back. Am I right on that? No. Third English League. There we go. This guy, again, we went and picked him up for 10. I think we're going to be able to get a 20... Actually, we might get 25 from him. I'd say because the coin total and the coin flow is looking good at the moment. Probably go just sub 25. We'll go 24 point something. We now also have the Saudi Arabian right back. Because he's fresh and he's like a brand new team of season, I doubt there's actually going to be too many of him with a shadow on, so he should do quite well. Yeah, there you go. He might be... Wow, that's amazing. The cheapest on the market for him is 43, so he might be able to go like 30k or something like that. And then finally, who's the last one we have? Oh, Dabo. Let's have a look what Dabo's looking like. Right back. I don't want to say third English league. Is that Dabo's league? Or is that Cash? Yeah, it's Dabo's. And we'll get probably a 22 for Dabo. So yeah, some really, really nice prices. Again, we're just going to go back and have another look. So that guy, we're going to go get him for 28 if I'm not wrong. Hueke, we're going to go and sell for 24. Amazing profit on that. Dabo, we're going to go and get 22 for. And Agamnam, we're going to go and list him up for. Probably go like 27 and not be too ambitious, which is obviously a nice little like 15, 16k profit nonetheless. So not too bad. So we got a bunch of deals, so let's go and walk you through them. Another X9 there at 21, that's going to go up for 26. 5k difference, 1.3k tax, 3.7k profit after tax. Not bad. We sold on a Romanoli earlier, so I'm just going to look at my data. We sold a Romanoli at 34 earlier, so I got this one at 29. So obviously that is a 5k difference with 5.250 with a tax of 1.7 if I'm not wrong. So that's about 3k on it basically. I'm a bit slow, it's hot. Okay, let's go and check these out then. So Michael we got for 24. Oh yeah, we just show you this as well. Lodi's gone and sold on. We got that for 15. Equello got him for 11. Got that for 11. Where we go? Michael. Michael we got for 24. Obviously he's a brand new team of season, so I can't imagine the supply is going to be overly too high with him with a shadow. I'll have a look nonetheless. Nice. Like none on the market. Cool. I get to choose what I want to sell it for them. What's this base card going for? So this is actually going to be quite interesting because this will help you guys what to do if you get base cards without shadows. You just had 10k to his going rate. I'll probably sell him at 30. Actually, no. I'll probably go 32. 8k difference. You know, 1.6k tax. Next card we got was Lala. Lala we only picked up for 18k. Lala right now, I don't think he's too much, but yeah, picked him up for 18. I'll probably get 21 out of him. I don't think it's anything interesting. And the last one is Marcel. Marcel we went and picked up for 12, so basically a discard one. If we can go and find that. So picked him up for 12. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to go and sell him on. Maybe we'll go for an easy 20. We'll go with 24 on that, but that's like doubling my coins. That's another 10k profit. But you can see again, coins are rolling in very, very nicely. So yeah, 32 on him, looking good. Lala, you know what? I might even go 20 for Lala just so I can get an instant sale. But yeah, very nice. We'll show you guys when we get some more shadow deals. So we got a few deals right here, so let's go and walk you through it. So we got ourselves a second informed Partly here for 28. Partly is currently looking, I believe this is a good little buy. Partly, there we go. So we're going for 28k. Second informed is currently going for 36. So one there 32. How flooded is that price? Oh, it's about 32. We'll go 34, which isn't too bad. Tagliafico, I think we bought him at 35 again, which kind of sucks because we literally sold him for 38 earlier, so that was a little bit of a misbuy. Headliner. I think it could be up in price. Nah, I think we're going to get another 38 on him. Did we buy anything else interesting? Can't remember. Let's have a little look. Oh, you got the Casemiro for 45, because I saw it earlier, the cheapest was 48 at least, so yeah. We're going to list him up for 34. Oh, Martinez 18, wasn't bad. That for 38. The Clabber we sold on earlier, I think for 18, so I believe this is a good buy. Oh no, we sold him for 19 earlier, so 12.5 should be good on that. Martinez, we're just going to double check Martinez and Casemiro, but yeah, so loads and loads of shadow deals. Obviously, we're getting a little bit thin on coins, but we still got ourselves 1 hour 20 until still got 1 hour 20 until 6 p.m. Nice. Casemiro we got for 45 is okay. Going to be about 52, 7k difference. Let's have a little look. Yeah, this isn't overly flooded. I should be getting 52 for him. And the Martinez who we got for 18, I would be pretty comfortable and pretty confident on. Got him for 18. Survey says... He's going to be like a 22. How disappointing. Is it 22? Flooded at 22? Not flooded at 22. We'll go 22 and take a 3k profit. But you can see via a lot of the sales you've seen me get earlier today as well. You don't have to worry about being the cheapest on the market. You can take second or third cheapest on the market because, again, it takes 1 or 2 sales and then yours is the cheapest. So we got ourselves a nice deal on the likes of Carvajal. Sadly, I haven't had too many sales, so the cash flow is only really going one way. But it's right. We can do like an SBC or something like that while we wait. Obviously, between like 4 to 5 p.m, I probably won't be Carvajal. I probably won't be doing too much special card trading anyway. We'll be just doing SBCs. So Carvajal. We got you for 42.5. You are looking pretty good, Mr. Carvajal. I think that might be. We'll go 40. We'll go 52. So that is going to be a 9.5k profit with a 2.5k tax and a 7k profit after tax. Yeah, not bad whatsoever. Very, very happy with that nice little flip. But yeah, we'll either give it 10-15 minutes, see what special was going to sell on. Otherwise, we'll go and do a SBC while we wait for stuff to sell on. So we got ourselves a few buys right there. I've had a few sales as well, so I guess we'll show you that. Tagliafico sold on, and the Hammers we actually bought 2 days ago sold on. So we got ourselves a few Whitemans. Again, I quite like searching like this for these because you can actually get some good deals. But yeah, picked up 2 Whitemans for I think literally discard, so that's not looking too bad. No. We're gonna go Championship. There we go. And Whiteman is in this league, is he not? There he is. He's basically, we sold him at 19k earlier. We're going to plan to get 19k for him again. Any other deals? I sold him at 24k earlier. We'll buy that. But that's what I was looking for, just while I was searching prices. So we got 2 Whitemans at 24, and then we got ourselves Kimpembe at 30. Let's have a little look what Kimpembe is going for right now. Kimpembe, who we got for 30. Survey says nice. Decent. That's at least 6k on him then. Let's up that. 38. Nice. And even 38, both those cards have only just been listed. So what about 40? 40's overdoing it. So we'll go 39 on that. So it's a 9k difference with about a 2k tax and a 7k profit. But yeah, very happy with some of the snipes. And obviously that centre back we bought, 4k difference on that and a 3k profit right there. So we've got another 3 deals. Let's go through them right now. So no sales. So I say we've got 1 hour until 6 p.m. So I think what we'll do is we'll do some SBCs now. So we've got this guy at 61. I'm going to go flip this for 70. Obviously that's a 9k difference, 3.5k tax, 5.5k profit after tax. Wads we've got 20. We're going to flip this at 25. 5k difference, 1.25 tax, 3.75 profit after tax. Then we've got some Busquets here at 10. We're going to flip that for 18. Well, I guess at 11. We're going to flip that for 18. 7k difference. So we've got 250 difference. 900 coins tax, which means 350 profit after tax, so not too bad. Yeah, we'll do some SBCs now between now and 6 p.m. Just because what we want to do is we want to allow, basically we don't want to be buying stuff, we want to work up our coin balance, so then we have loads of money to invest at 6 p.m. So yeah, we'll work on a few SBCs between now and 6 p.m. So we've gone and done one of the advanced SBCs while we were just waiting for stuff to sell on. So we've still got another 40 minutes, but there you go. This packed SBC costs us about 6k, give us a rare mix pack, so 4 rare golds, 4 rare bronzes, 4 rare silvers. In the meantime, we've had a few sales, so let's just go and show you them right now. There we go, 7 things selling on. We've sold on the tellers, we've got for 60, and the biscuits we've got for 11. Literally 2 of the cards we've only just gone and bought. And again, we sold a few of the silvers, and still have loads and loads and loads of specials to sell on. So, not looking too bad. Of course, we'd like a few more coins ready at 6 p.m. rather than 120, but let's see if this mixed rare pack can aid that. So, don't believe that's anything interesting. Oh, it is a UCL card, debated. It is. Actually, UCL rares are worth something, aren't they? It's Jorginho. Yeah, he's actually probably worth about 3k right now. Because we've got UCL Mikey matchups, don't we? So, not bad. And we get Tagliafico. Tagliafico is probably another 3-4k right there. These are pretty sell on. Texera. Oh, sorry, Walker Peters. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Yeah, another 1.5 on that. And then we finally got you. Carrete. Nothing too crazy, but put about 10k, so a nice little profit off that pack, and La Liga Bronze centre back. So we've now got our next advanced SBC. It's going to cost us about 7 or 8k for a 25k pack, and with how much a lot of the non-rares are worth right now, it's not too bad. So before we do that, I'll give you guys a little update of how it's looking. Obviously, you can see we're up another 40k, I think, right now. So We've had a few sales. We've managed to sell on the Herrera, another, well, a Sansone, and that matey. So nice to sell one of our many Sansones. And yeah, up to 200k. We've still half an hour till 6 p.m. So 4 rare golds, 9 non-rare golds. Let's go and see what we're going to get them. That's a least of boards. Here we go. What are we going to get them? It is only a board, sadly. It is Portuguese. Goalkeeper. Carvalho at least. Oh, that's William Pereira. Although Carvalho is also only an 83, so not amazing in that. Maybe we get some, I don't know, other 83s. Oh, we get UCL rare. There you go. That's at least another like 3k right there. In regards to non-rares, I don't think there's anything too crazy. But yeah, there's that one done. On to the next SBC. So, we've got about 30 seconds till 6 p.m. We've had loads and loads of sales, giving us 300k ready for 6 p.m. Obviously, this guy got for minimum, amazing. This guy got for 18. This guy got for 24. This guy got for 20. So, we're looking good. We've got 20 seconds till 6 p.m. We're expecting marquee matchup and 2 upgrade packs. So, there should be some good stuff to invest and trade with. But here we go. Here we go. We also didn't manage to get the last SBC done. But it's okay. Because 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And today's content is going to be... What have we got? We've got ourselves Premier League, 82 plus upgrade, under the coach. Okay, that's generic bronze upgrade, Saudi League guarantee, Premier League upgrade, Premier League guaranteed kit, Premier League challenge. I'm pretty sure we have that anyway. Another Premier League challenge. Okay, that's new today. Flashback marquee matchups. Sorry, what's flashback marquee matchups? Okay, Liverpool players could do well then. Okay, see, I'd see Liverpool players doing well on that. Alright, let's have a look, see if there's anything to go invest in the other one. If not, we'll go invest in Liverpool players. Because this is obviously a well-demanded SBC. Minimum 1 Premier League players. A minimum, say it's 2 generic. Alright, let's go Premier League players then. There we go. Let's have a little look what they're looking like on the market right now. Because the good thing about Liverpool players is all the rare gold should be relatively expensive. Therefore, I don't know what the cheapest on the market is right now. Cheapest on the market, okay, we'll go like 1.2. I'm not quite sure what the going rate is right now, but they should go above 1.2 if I'm not wrong. Okay, let's go 1.4. Again, you just always want to be ahead of the curve right now. Oh, wow. No way are they going up this fast. What? Okay, screw it. I will challenge you. If they're rising that fast, 2k then. 2k. There you go. Just if they're rising that fast, that is insane. I mean, they're still rising through this, but that is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy the pace they're rising. But the reason, I'll tell you, the reason they're rising so much is because, of course, all rares have been completely starved off the market, which as a result means there is just barely any supply of these cards whatsoever. You know, I might even bring up to 3k or something crazy like that. Just because you can just see that the supply of these players, the supply of these rares are just so starved on the market. Yeah, we'll go 3k. It's a little bit risky, but I'll take that gamble. In fact, let me go and work out, this is how I'm going to reduce the gamble. I'm going to go find a Liverpool player who would be about 3k anyway. So even if they don't do well, it's not as risky. So let's go find Shaqiri. Need to do this very, very fast. So we need to work out Liverpool and who would be about 3k anyway. Let's have a little look. Who'd be about 3k anyway? If not, I'm going to go Shaqiri because I think Shaqiri would probably be the best. Naby Keita, Henderson. Henderson's not going to be going down. Probably be taking likes of Shaqiri. Shaqiri is probably the closest to being an expensive player. So let's go and throw that right wing on. Hopefully I haven't mugged myself off. No, I haven't. Brilliant. Alright, let's go pick up loads of Shaqiris. So the idea and the method behind the madness right here is that worst. I mean, if I go UCL Shaqiri, that makes my game. Okay, that's going to make it even safer. If I actually go and pick up UCL players, let's do that instead. UCL Liverpool players for 2.9k. Just because, of course, if they're a UCL, then they're at least going to have that value. So let's go and pick up all these. That is the safest play, if you ask me. So I'm going to go put loads of money in these. And I'd say they could flop, but they can only flop ye so much because, again, UCL is going to hold a set value because of generic SBCs and UCL marquee matchups and so on. So see how many more we can get in at 3k. There we go. But the method behind the madness and why these should do quite well, Liverpool players in general, is because everyone's just completely starved the supply of Liverpool players this week due to the upgrade packs. So if we can keep getting into these, and then it'll be interesting to see what they go up to. That's it. I'd say this is a safer investment than just going with any rares because, again, you're lowering your risk. Is that all UCL's going to be done now? All right, we've managed to get 80k, and then I kind of wanted to get a little bit more into them. We've only managed to get 30. I'll have to have a little look at the other pack in a set. Okay, so that's UCL Rares 3-2. Okay, we can go 3-2. It's just going to get a bit stupid. We'll let that be. That's Liverpool players. Brilliant. Alright, let's just have a little double check right now and see if there's anything else we missed. But you can see the rate that they rose is insane. I am going to want to keep on top of that. Premier League upgrade. That isn't new. That isn't new. Nope, 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 nope. Obviously the new Premier League upgrade thing. And then we've got marking match. I don't think there's too much more in that to be honest. One Japanese league players. Minimum 2 rares. Minimum 10 golds. Clubs minimum 3. Where's the is there a maximum of 3 clubs? Players from the same league. Minimum 3 nationalities. 2 Superliga players. No, I can't see too much more in that. There is actually the Premier League upgrade as well, if I'm not wrong. Which is the Premier League Premium Pack. I think this is it. What do they want for this? They just want 11 rare golds. Okay, so I'm not really going to be too interested in that. And that's out for 23 hours. Okay. Do you know what? I'm probably not going to do too much more, other than track Liverpool players. That's all I think I want to do right now. Yeah, I don't think there's too much more in this, sadly. I don't think we're in a crazy week. I think what we'll do right now is just going to see how these Liverpool players do, and then obviously sell them when they stop rising. But yeah, there you go. There's 6 PM investments. So just to give you guys a little update how 6 PM went. It actually went really, really well. You can see all these Adrians we got for 2k. We're going to flip them all for 4.8. We'll have a little look at their current rate right now, and they're interesting right now. So they're kind of plateauing out now about 4.7, although they do seem to be getting sold quite fast. And what you can basically tell the going rate is when they're on the market for a few minutes. Even 4.8, they're getting bought in a few minutes. 4.9, they're getting bought in a few minutes. 5k. 5k, they're getting bought in a few minutes. 5.1k. Yeah, I mean, we're still sitting at like 58, so they're actually not looking too bad right now. 5.2, yeah, still looking good. 5.4. Okay, so 5.4 is where they're just not getting bought. Yeah, 5.3. Okay, so basically you could say they're up to 5.3 right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold, wait till they stop obviously rising, and then we'll go and sell them on. But yeah, not too bad on the likes of the 6 PM Rush investment. Sadly, we only got about 80k in, but it's not the end of the world. So a little update for you guys right now. We sold on a partly for 32. We've just been going away with these silvers. Like, these silvers are very, very good prices right now. You know, I can, you know, give or take, memorize what a lot of these, I bought a lot of these, or sorry, sold them for earlier today. So we can work on what to buy them for. For example, this guy sold at 2k. This guy sold at 2k. So I'm more happy to go invest in them, given I can hopefully double my coins. This guy sold for 6k. This guy sold for 2.5k. This guy sold for 2.5k. This guy sold for 2.5k. This guy sold for 3k. This guy sold for 3k. This guy go for 3k, 2k, 2k, very nice there, and 4k, 3.5k right there. So as long as I can recall what I sold them for, these players should be very good. And again, with the Liverpool players, I believe last time we showed you they're going for about 4.5. They're still looking very, very nice. Now, I will probably sell them relatively soon, just so they don't get lost upon all the silvers I buy. But yeah, I think they're going for about 5.6 right now. I say, you just got to use the when they have more than like 5 minutes. So it's very gold. Let's get rid of Ed Sheeran over there. So 5.6. Okay, so you might now want to go 5.4 by looks things. 5.4 looking realistic. But by looks things, to be honest, they are dropping. So we're kind of on the other side of the hill now. I think 5.2 would be a solid sell. I mean, we'll throw UCL on. Bear in mind, a lot of ours are UCLs rather than silvers. Yeah, I think at the moment the safe price would be 5.2. I mean, we can go look at 5.6 and see what that was looking like. I mean, they're still selling within 6 minutes, which is good. I mean, what's 5.8 looking like? It's not looking bad. I still might go 5.6 by the looks of things. Let me just throw gold on. Just got to hope that they're not just dropping and dropping and dropping. Because if they're dropping and dropping and dropping, well, then there's going to be so many cheaper than mine. So, Do you know, I'm going to gamble and go 5.6. We'll go list them all up right now. So we bought them all for 3k and under, which is obviously really nice. You know, it's give or take me doubling our coins. So we probably made a nice little 100k offer today. There we go. There's all the players. But we'll get them up for 5.6 and then we'll just keep picking up loads of silvers to go and flip tomorrow. So a lot of silver later. We'll just show you again a few things. Drummicks we've been buying for 1.5. They were going for 3k. These were going for 3k. Been buying them for about 1.5, 1.6. Anything else? These will basically show you where a lot of the money is. Yeah, a bit of money in Drummick, bunch of money in those. But yeah, just buying loads and loads of silvers. We're going to show you a few silvers that I've actually gone and sold on. haven't really been listing the silvers. We've had a few sell on the background. There you go. There's our first of our Liverpool players going for 5.6. Ronaldo Vieira's got for, I think, 1.5. Sold them all at 2. So, yeah, not looking too bad. But the plan of action is, again, just go all in on silvers as flip tomorrow. Because every single day, silvers have done really, really well for me. So, we've gone and bought loads more. We've gone and bought ourselves a bunch of the main centre-backs for about 1.2, 1.3. What else have we gone and picked ourselves up? We've gone and picked ourselves up, obviously, a bunch of Osberg Simids. Now, the thing you can do, right, is here's a little trick. So we're about 54 minutes after 6 PM. I can see what these were selling for. Basically, the way I can see what these are selling for is see what they're selling for with 5 minutes left to go. Because that's what they would have been up for before this SBC came out. So 30 minutes ago means they're listed after 6 PM. And again, so before 6 PM, we've got 1.7k. So we can say they're probably about 1.7. Might have been even 1.6 before 6 PM. So I'm obviously going to try and sell them all for 2k tomorrow. I hope there'll be more demand for them tomorrow because, of course, people quickly doing those SBCs before the Prems go out of packs. But yeah, just still going through the Bundesliga, player by player, and just looking at looking for good deals all in there. It's not too bad on a few Gizeros for under a k there, but I'm just spam picking up. I probably will end up investing about 300 silvers, which hopefully won't be too much more than I can chew. I can't speak, just because, of course, we've got to sell them all tomorrow. But there we go. We don't have to, but ideally we're going to sell them before they're resupplied. But there we go. Can't speak. So we'll give you guys a little update. Bunch more of them Premier League players bought for 3k, sold there for 5.6. Romanoli got for 29, Sabitzer bought for 12. Continuing to buy silvers. The one thing I just want to make sure is that I don't overdo it, because if you start buying 400 or 500 silvers, you're really going to struggle to sell them all tomorrow. So what I may start doing is easing off with the silvers and maybe just starting to move back to that. Just starting to move back to a bit of shadow trading, because of course shadow trading is a nice money maker on here. And bear in mind we've got decent market knowledge of like the current time. It's pretty, don't really want to be wasting that. But there we go. So there's a little update on how the account's going. So that is me all done investing in silvers. I wanted to give it one more run before we stopped investing in them. And there we go now. How long do we have left on our Liverpool players? 8 minutes. Let's hope they sell on. But yeah, we're not looking too bad right now. Just got basically a lot of money in silvers. And what we do is we'll sell them on lazy buys. But what we'll see for the rest of the episode now will be some shadow trading. So we're straight underway, literally in the first search. Getting a deal. We got ourselves a Sabitzer here for 12. Going to flip that for 16. So that is a... what is that? It's a 3,250 difference. Tax of 800 coins. So that's a 2.5k profit after tax. And we got ourselves a Caliber who we sold up for 19 earlier. So that is a 4.5k difference with a 950 coin tax, which is a... what, a 450 profit after tax. So not too bad. Some small little deals right there. But yeah, just keep chilling, I guess, doing a bit of shadow trading. So we got some nice buys right here. We got Blaise Matuidi for 33 and an Nkulu for 34. So let's have a little look how they're doing. That Matuidi I'm very confident on because I checked him earlier. I'm pretty sure it was like 40 without anything even on him. So Blaise Matuidi, nothing on him, eh? I think we'll be able to sell him for 40. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to sell for 40 whatsoever. And the Nkulu, which off the top of my head, I won't make the joke. 35, 36, okay, I'll go 39 on him. I think I bought him for 34, so not really any money after tax. And there you go, more of the UCL selling on, so not looking too bad. We are just going to, what are these going for then? So because I didn't sell them first time, how much have I been monked off in coins? Prem, Liverpool, please don't be bad, please don't be bad, please don't be bad, please don't be bad. Let's go through them like this. Alright, 3, 4. Ooh, that's bad. Well, there you go. Welcome to gambling it, eh? That's what happens when you gamble it. But it's not the end of the world. It's just a few K. There you go. Go 4.2k on them. So let's have a little look how many we haven't managed to sell. Oh, but we're selling on lazy buys. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And half of them might even sell on to quote-unquote lazy buys as such. So, yeah, not the end of the world. So we got a few more special card buys. Cards you'll be relatively familiar with because we flipped them both quite a lot today. So we got another Sabitzer right here for 11.50. We're going to flip that for 16. Again, that's a 4k difference. Basically 3.2k profit after tax. And hello, my friend. So 13k. We're going to go relisting that for 24k. That is 11k profit. 1.2k tax. So a 9.8k profit after tax. So yeah, another IHK snipe. Lovely. So we got ourselves 2 more deals. We got ourselves a Klossman for 19. We're going to go flip him up for 24, which is what we sold him for earlier today. So that is a 3.8k profit after tax. And we got Cheeky Nandez right here for just under 27. So let's have a little look what Nandez is going for. Nandez. And Nandez is going for... Come on, buddy. Don't let me down. You've let me down. Probably bang him up for 32, to be honest. In regards to stuff selling on, we've sold on a Heinston and a Hweki. Lovely. So we got ourselves an interesting buy right here in Fernando, because I've gone and checked him, and he's actually an extremely rare special card. Now, the reason I think he's very rare is because he's obviously been used, I guess, for a lot of SBCs, so I'm not actually sure if there is one on the market with a shadow, but it'll be interesting how it goes. So, Fernando, why have you got such a generic name? There we go. And Fernando, do you actually have anything like you don't? I literally compare price, and I think they're about 10 on the market, and 9 had shadow. So he's got a 35k price range. Okay, so do I think he's crazily demanded? It's better, you know, but let's have a look at what his price range is. 35? Yeah, I thought it'd be something like that. We'll just undercut it around. We'll actually go 34.50. So that is a 7.5k difference with a tax of about 1.7. So that is a 5.3k tax profit after tax. So not too bad. I've also had a sell as well. I'm not too sure what the sell is. So there you go. There's a card going in, and what card has basically come out? A card that is going to come out is... Hey, Maturidi we got for 33 earlier. Lovely. So we got some nice subs right here. We got the this guy got for 1k, sold for 2k, and then Marcel who we got for 12, gone and sold on for 24. So not bad whatsoever. Just need to input that data before I get rid of him. And let's go and show you guys what we've managed to go and pick ourselves up. So I think we've got 3 special deals. So let's go and have a look at what we're looking at. We got ourselves an Upper Meccano. It's going to go up for 20. So got that 15, sell that for 20. Obviously a 4k profit after tax. And we got ourselves a little Sydney, and we got a Nandez. The Nandez got for 26, going to sell that at 32. Obviously that is a 4.5k profit. Not Sander, Sydney. I think I've just merged Nandez and Sydney together. Not even Sydney, is it Sidibe? I do apologise. Sidibe, there we go. And we got him for 17k. He is currently going for, nice. Yeah, he's quite good actually. Get 21k for him. So, it's that 4k difference, 3k profit. Maybe not as good as I quite wanted. What are you getting for? Yeah. So that's it's a 3k profit after tax. Nothing too crazy. But there you go, some more special deals. So about 1 hour later, and loads of sales. There's a bit, so obviously bought for 12. Dabo bought for 18. Klosterman got for 19. Sidibe got for 17. And Saka, I think I picked up off camera at 15. And then a few of the silver selling. So, yeah, really good. Just going to go and get those coins back into specials because, again, we're really grinding on this account right now. But, yeah, not looking too bad on the account. Also, here's something that's quite interesting. Trans profit, I don't always think it's the end of the world. But we started this, we started today on 1 million coins, which means it took us up to day 4 to make 1 million coins trans profit. And on day 5 alone, I've made over half of what it's taken me 4 days. So, once again, it reiterates the snowball effect of coins. And, yeah, so just going to go and put those coins back in the special cards and we'll show you some deals we get. So in about 2 minutes, we've gone and picked up some really good deals. So let's go through them right now. We start off here with a biscuits. We've got for 11. We're going to go and flip that up for 18. So it's a nice little 7k difference with a 6.1k profit. Got 2 Dabos, one at 15, one at 18. The 18 one we're going to set up for 22. That's 2.1k tax. Sorry, 1.1k tax, which means a 2.9k profit on that one. And then 2.9, add another 3. So that's a 5.9k profit on the other one. Happy days. And we got ourselves, there's the other one. It's actually weird, this one didn't pop up originally, but there you go. And then we come to the Loddy, who we got for 18. We're going to go and flip that for 24, like the one we sold earlier. So, yep, some nice little special deals right there. Still got about 56k, so I'm still going to go ham. I'll be honest with you, I've actually been just alternating a few different filters. The filter, again, I always find really good to get easy deals. Just go in 10k minimum bid. Sorry, 10k minimum by now, 15k maximum by now, shadow, and then just scroll to the 59th minute because there's actually a lot of deals that pop up. I don't know why it's taking so many pages this time. Normally it's done in about 12, 14 pages. No, I lie. Well, literally we're done in 14 pages. The Barisic probably isn't too bad at 15. I was thinking about buying it, but I'll let it go. Bought a few calibers and we haven't had a sale recently, so even though we sold him at 19 today, I don't really want to go on that, but that's just another filter. Some other filters I guess I've been using is Championship Defenders. And just almost going through each of these leagues, one by one. That's how I got some Dabo deals. And you can also look at the midfielders with this team. But again, these would pop on to 15. Not this team, sorry. This team. You're basically looking for Whiteman. But yeah, nothing interesting. But there you go. Show you guys we can get more deals. So, 3 more snipes that have now mean we're on absolutely no coins whatsoever. Actually, not 3, sorry, 2. We've got ourselves Closterman to 19. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. That's the third one we're going to be selling on today. Again, 24k, 5k difference, 1.2k tax, 3.8k profit. And the Kimpembe, which I believe I'll have to check out my previous data on Kimpembe. So one of the best ways, by the way, of learning the market is writing down everything you sell. I don't believe we sold one yet, but I think we listed them up for about 39, because that hasn't sold on. We'll list this one up for 38, so obviously that's an 8k difference with a 1.9k tax, so a 6.1k profit after tax, which isn't too bad. So I've just kind of edited the video, edited up to it, and I've realised this video is kind of getting on a little bit. Now, basically I'm going to keep doing a bunch of shadow trading this evening, but I won't document everything because, again, it'll probably get a bit long for you guys if you guys are sitting here committing to, you know, something as long as like a Netflix, you know, documentary or movie or whatever. So we won't make it too long. So basically we'll just wrap it up right here. The account is, I'm very, very happy how it's going. Pretty taking it from about 800k to 1.3 million today, so I'd be very comfortable in saying I've made about a 5, so maybe even 600k gain today. It's been an amazing day of trading, and obviously I've got 2 days left, so let's say I can make 600k for those next 2 days. That'd mean we'd make 2.5 million. Not quite the 3 mil, but there is nothing to say we can't go and make more than 600k, of course. It's a snowball effect. The more coins you have, the easier it is to make coins. We're also on a massive day tomorrow with Bundesliga team season, and there will be investing opportunities. As I made, obviously this was an account with 35 mil, my main account, but I would have made, I think it was like over 4 million coins on the day last week on my main, but hopefully I'll be able to, you know, reciprocate that and make loads of money on here tomorrow. But yeah, just show you the stance of the account. Ayoze Perez, Busquets, Dabo, Lodi, Kimpembe, Allen. You don't need me to say the names, you can just see them. But you can see that the account right now is absolutely stacked to the brim with special cards, which is nothing to worry about because, again, specials are just going to rise and rise and rise as Weekend League goes and people build their weakening teams. We've also got loads and loads of expensive silvers, so much to the fact, England, whatever words, that I probably have 300 to 400 silvers maybe. Because we're over 50 here. We've obviously got probably another 70 there. There's probably another 70 right there. So, yeah, probably selling about 300 to 400 silvers, which again did extremely well yesterday and hopefully will give us some good coins. So, that is the position in the account. Very, very happy how today's gone again. I think we've gone from about 800k to about 1.3 mil, maybe even 1.4. So, we're starting to look good. You know, again, if we could crank it up quite nicely tomorrow, get another 600-700k, as I say, this Road to Glory is going to look pretty good for a Road to Glory that, as I say, took 4 episodes to hit 800k, and then in this episode we've almost made over half of our coins. I mean, here's an interesting thing. Obviously I've got so many players that aren't sold on. Before this episode the transfer profit was 1 million coins. Again, I haven't even sold on probably half the stuff we bought today, and we're 1.5 mil, which means I've, transfer profit wise, which again is a made up number, don't madly take it as anything, but we've made over half of what it's taken us to make up until this point in the Road to Glory today. So hopefully that's looking all good. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. As a very, very special card heavy. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow with the the penultimate episode, English, of 0 to 3 million in 7 days.